everybody, and welcome once again to my channel. It is Ali here with another video for you guys after a super long time. I know I haven't been on here, I know I haven't been present, and there's just a lot that has taken place. So this is going to be an update video while I twist my hair. I just washed it and conditioned it, so I only have leave-in conditioner, and I'm going to go in with just my styler as I do my 4 chunky twists and just update you guys on everything that has been going on with me. And so yeah, if you are new to this channel, then please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you've been rocking with me since day 1, please welcome on back. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. If you guys stuck around for my intro, then I am busting down a really bomb green smoothie thanks to the folks over at Teami. I will go ahead and include my link down below in the description box. That way you guys can receive 20% off of your purchase off of their superfood green powder, which I have been loving, honestly. I'm not one to eat a lot of vegetables when I'm cooking, and it's something that I'm trying to get better at. So adding some bomb green powder into my smoothies makes it all the worthwhile. It has matcha, which is my absolute favorite. I've been on a matcha kick for the last 3 weeks and I haven't been drinking coffee. It has wheatgrass, and it also has spirulina, which is really good for helping detoxify your intestines and just overall health of your skin, clearing it up, so on and so forth. So all those ingredients are really good for your insides and for your gut, so I highly recommend, and my link will be in the description box down below. Let's get into the styling and what's been up with your girl. So first off, my hair, honey. Do you see this? I need the trim of a lifetime. So I don't know if you guys, if I had mentioned anything in the past, but due to the pandemic, I unfortunately lost contact with my go-to hair lady. And that was obviously due to the pandemic. Like, salons closed down, and people are changing their numbers, so on and so forth. So I honestly haven't been to her in over 3 years, but she's usually my go-to person anytime I need to get my hair straightened and trimmed. So when I finally got the bright idea to straighten my hair during spring and I attempted her number, it wasn't working. And my older sister was lucky enough to run into a mutual friend of hers that had given her, you know, her new contact. So we were both like geeked because we both get our hair done by the same person. So we were both super excited. We were like, yes, you know, we got her number back, so at any given moment we could just go and, you know, get our regular trims like we always do. Fast forward, you know, the number eventually got lost again, and so we went without contact for yet another 2 months. And luckily enough, my older brother, who was and still is a barber, on his off time, he's also friends with our hairstylist, so he was out here not too long ago, last month, and so he was able to find her and finally got in touch with her, got in touch with the address of the new salon that she's at. So I'm super excited to literally cut all of this off because this gotta go. My hair has gotten much longer, but my twist outs have not been hitting the way they usually do because I just have all this excess ends, and I'm scared that if it's also splitting, it's rising up. And so I just feel like, to help preserve the health of my hair, I'm obviously gonna have to trim all that excess ends that I've got going on, and so I'm looking forward to that. But now the weather out here in New York has been wild. It's been raining like crazy, and then it's extremely humid outside, so you can't win at all right now. It's like you want to rock a bomb twist out, but this humidity is gonna be like, psh, get that out of here. You know, you want to get your hair straightened, but if you sweat anything like I do, your edges are gonna be like, girl, why'd you even bother? So I'm just gonna have to stick it out a bit longer, but not so long to the point where like I physically see more damage to my ends. So I'm just gonna wait until the weather cools down so that I can at least go in, get my hair done, get my ends trimmed, and then my twist outs will finally be up to par. Just because, you know, when you go too long without a trim, eventually, like when you unravel your twists, your ends start to tangle onto one another. Let me know in the comments down below if that happens to you, because it can't just be me. It always happens. Anytime that my ends start getting too long, that's usually what happens, and then I'm like, I need a trim. So yeah, that's all things hair. That's been my main thing. And then as far as me personally and why I haven't been on YouTube, it's, if you follow me on Instagram, then I'm sure you've also noticed that I've been MIA on Instagram as well. But maybe I should start at last month. So last month I traveled out to Los Angeles the week before my birthday, and I was out there with my cousin, so it was a lot of fun. And I was only out there for a week, but it was a great time and a much needed break from just the heavy New York energy and the exhausting New York energy that I was surrounded with. And also just being at work constantly gets to be draining. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to choose me and go on a vacation. And so I did just that, and it was the greatest decision that I could have ever made, to the point where I didn't want to leave. I'm actually thinking, I'm plotting, we'll see, if I head back out there at the end of this year, because I really do enjoy LA very much. At this point, it's like my second home, honestly, because even when I got to the airport, everything just felt very familiar. I've been to Los Angeles a total of 3 times now, and each time that I go, it's just, there's a new experience that I come home with. So I'm just like, yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back and just soak in the sun a bit longer. So those are my plans for the end of the year, but we'll see if that goes down. But yeah, I went out there a week before my b-day in June, and then I celebrated my birthday when I got back. If you guys are all wondering, I did turn 30. So I am now officially 30 years of age, and it feels great. You know, it feels amazing. I'm really happy. I'm in a place where I'm extremely content with myself, and I'm also a lot more secure in myself than I would have been at, I would have to say, even at 24. Like at 24, I was still figuring my likes and my dislikes, and I would say that by 28 is when I finally felt like, okay, so this is what I tolerate and this is what I don't tolerate. You know, this is what I like and this is what I don't like. You know, this is what I do actually enjoy, and then these are the people that I want to be surrounded with, right? And then now at 30, it's like it's all come full circle, and those, I want to say, those boundaries are set in place, or because I now recognize my boundaries, you know, it's easy to set them in place so that I not only keep myself in check or keep the people around me in check, but more than anything, like my mental health, of course, and my personal space is respected. So, okay, and we're back. So yeah, it feels really good now, and I'm just excited. I'm really excited. There's a lot of new things unfolding in my life, little by little, that I see more now than before taking place, and I just accept it wholeheartedly. I think before I had my guard up really, really high for what I don't know, but you know, there was just this huge wall of defense up for, I would have to say, the span of like maybe 2 years. And so now, right, I'm just like, you know what, let go and let God. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, there was that. I went to LA, celebrated my birthday the week after, and now we are in July, and I will be traveling again. It'll be a domestic, and it'll be a short little trip with my girly Aja, as you guys have seen in my previous vlogs, my twin. So we're gonna be heading out literally at the end of this week, and I'm looking forward to that because it'll be a nice little break away from New York again. So my twists are done, and this little piece back here escaped, but you know what, I'm gonna just let it rock and do what it do. I washed my hair thoroughly because sometimes I have, I want to say like small flare-ups of my seborrheic dermatitis, but not too intense. It's just usually right here in this section of my hairline, and then everything else is just like fine. So I did a protein treatment today with the Mielle Organics Babasu Deep Conditioner. I shampooed with my Mielle Organics Rosemary Mint Shampoo. And I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Oh, and I conditioned with my Aussie Miracle Moist Conditioner. So that was the lineup for today. I'm gonna take a swig of my smoothie. So yeah, that's what's been up with me. I'm gonna get some perm rods because these ends gotta go. Okay, and I'm back, ready to secure my ends with some perm rods. So yeah, I'm gonna be traveling again for this month of July. And then as far as the month of July already, like I know we're only 11 days in, but this month already has felt very promising. Very promising, very exciting. Just a lot of new things taking place that I am thoroughly excited about and very, very grateful for. So taking it with stride, day by day. That's all you can do. And trying to figure out new ways to create content, honestly. I think another part of it for me has just been trying to figure out ways to revamp myself, you know, to share with you guys, to keep creating from an authentic place versus just what everybody else is doing. Because if that's one thing, like, I'm still a viewer, you know. Yes, I create content, but I'm just as much as a viewer as everybody else. And I would have to say that everybody's style has become very uniform, and for me it's very much tapping out of that and not being that, right? I think you guys, when you guys first tapped into my videos, I came on here in a very relatable manner, and I still want that. I still want to keep that. So y'all, please feel free to let me know just what you want to see on the channel. But not only that, if I'm still very much that, like, what you got in the beginning is what you're still getting now. I know that I haven't been posting as often, but I just want to make sure like that feel is still there, because that was the whole thing that drew me into YouTube and into creating videos. So yeah, what else can I update you guys on? So honestly, work is the main thing that has taken up a huge chunk of my time, but soon enough I'll get back into my rhythm to get my work-life balance in order so that I can film more and that I can edit more and that I can upload more, because that is definitely still and will always be a goal, is to be consistent here on YouTube. And I know I say that every time, but you know, there's definitely something here. You guys have kept me going for this long, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't just up and leave. That would be very Gemini of me, because if that's one thing that us Geminis have, is that because our minds are zipping and zapping all over the place and we have so many interests, we will literally flat leave something that we know we can be extremely great at just to hop to the next interest. And then once the next interest doesn't work out, we run back to the first one, and it's like, why'd you even leave in the first place? So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to y'all. So yeah, I will be vlogging on my next trip, so stay tuned and look forward to that. I'm trying to think. Oh, skin. Everybody on Instagram, right, is usually asking me what I have been using on my skin. So I'm gonna do an updated skincare routine, because some products have stayed the same, some products are new, and ones that I didn't think I would ever use, but I actually do, and I like them a lot, and they've done a huge improvement on my skin, especially with my hyperpigmentation. So that is coming up. I still have my natural hair, a week in my natural hair video that is literally sitting on my memory card, and I need to just edit it and put it up. So that'll probably go up right after this video. And I'm gonna see if when I go get my hair done, I can film some clips of her actually trimming my hair, so that you guys can see a difference of how my twist outs look, or just how my hair, the health of my hair overall, shifts from not having a trim to actually having a trim. So what I'll do is, when I take these out, I will show you what my twist outs look like, and then once I get my trim, you will see how much of a difference. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see that, because I always peep a difference. So if y'all can, I'm gonna be like, y'all on it. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more. It was great talking to you all as always, and just catching up with y'all, of course. I will leave the products down below in the description box to what I used in my hair today. And yeah, let me give y'all a back shot. And side and side. That's one thing, I love a chunky twist. Like, they look so good. But yeah, y'all, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please feel free to keep tuning in as I have more videos on the way, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.